Oh, okay, okay. But
Um,
post Olive was so we met obviously a good few months down the line, didn't we?
yeah, I know I was so in January, obviously we started in April the 1st.
Mm.
I weighed myself every day this year. So I started in January. In January I was 90.2. And then I thought, oh, I'm gonna try and
Yeah.
lose some weight and without anyone helping. And then when I joined with you, I was 87.2.
Yeah.
So I'd lost 3 kilograms on my own.
Well, because I remember I saw you on Instagram and you were almost slightly documenting your journey.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
remember we just had a genuine chat,
Hmm.
all the progress you've made.
Yeah.
And I think when we finally got to the point where we had a bit of a discussion, he was like, I am seeing progress, but it's slow.
Yeah. Very slow.
Can you remember what it was, why you felt it was slow, or is it just because it was new, you weren't really sure, or
Yeah, I think not having someone like to hold myself accountable as well. I'd be like, say I'd meal prep because I used to enjoy doing that, and it's easy to like batch make, and then like at the end of the night, I'd be like, right, Olive's asleep. What's in the cupboard? And there's no one to be like, mm.
yeah,
And I wasn't actually going to the gym. I was just doing like a little bit of movement. So
yeah,
yeah, it was.
yeah. It was just the basics, but I think the biggest thing was the accountability that made you go, okay, right, let me kind of cut out the things that I'm sort of pretending I'm not doing, but I am doing.
Yeah.
And then was it the introduction of actually having more of a structured program that started to see the differences?
Yeah, I think I've always struggled with like sticking to something as well. Like no matter how good my intentions are, like if so I was getting to the point when I was doing it myself, like, oh, I've not really seen any change, give up. Whereas like when there's a structure and you're following it and then you do see change, it's like, oh actually, like
Yeah, yeah.
works. And it helps mentally as well to have that, you know what you're doing, you know what's coming.
Yeah. And I think the brilliant thing that we actually spoke a little bit about earlier today is, do you feel like your whole diet is completely changed? Do you feel like you've kind of cut everything out, or how do you feel about what you actually do and what you eat?
Yeah, I'd say my biggest change is that I eat more protein now, but I still eat ice cream a lot and go out for meals. And I'm more educated now, so I can like make sure I've got calories like saved up.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's one thing it was probably quite early on when we first did it, is learn
Yeah,
how to incorporate all the things that you like to do. Because I think a big thing for yourself is being a mum and being so stuck in kind of the routine that you are in, is when the social events came around, they were so important for you, weren't they? Because we
yeah, yeah,
how can we make sure they still happen? And then the other bits have become easy because you can
yeah,
go in your head, this is all worth it because I can still do everything that I want to do and still enjoy myself.
yeah. I remember like maybe the first weekend after I joined with you, and I had my friends around for like a little painter plant pot food session. And I was like, I can't eat crisps, I can't do this. And you were like, what?
Yeah. And I, this is what's amazing as well is that when you start, you kind of need them little moments where you feel like shit's hit the fan and you go, Adam, what about this? What about this? What about that? And then I can just add perspective and then down the line, things become easy. I mean, we've been out for now a couple of nights out and a couple of meals and things like that. Which is ace because now you know you can do these things. You see me do these things, and you can still keep
Normal life still.
100%. So when we started, it was a 87.2.
Yeah.
Now, talk to me a little bit then. Where are we at right now?
So this morning I was 74.2,
7.2. So what's the maths on that?
13 kilograms.
Ah, there we go. I do know it. What differences do you feel? Because it's great seeing the pictures and talking numbers, but what's changed in your life?
So much. um, I well, aside from like joining with you, I've been going to therapy at like similar time I joined both,
Mm.
and I am now a happy, healthier,
Yeah,
more present, someone who's enjoying life more. So there's been such like massive changes.
yeah,
Um, like
yeah,
aside looking different, people like say like I look like I'm glowing from within, and it's just
yeah. And it's been really, really nice to see your confidence coming through as well. Because
Mm.
I noticed that a hell of a lot when we're in the group because we've got a great little community and you've made some great friends in there. And I can see like the confidence is skyrocketed and you are an important part of that community. You are a
Annoying.
and one thing that we spoke a little bit about earlier is you've re-downloaded a certain app that we spoke about when we very first met.
Yes. So I downloaded Hinge. Um, and when I first downloaded it, like months ago, I was like, oh, I'm not getting any matches. It's because I'm a mum. And then got rid of it. And then recently got it again. I'm like, oh, actually, no, it's just because I was fat. I didn't look as good.
Oh,
So I'm having fun on that, yeah.
yeah, no, it's funny because yeah, we was having a little revisit of the original vision plan that we made when we started, and one of
Yeah,
the things on there was be able to use updated photos on Hinge,
yeah,
and that's something we've successfully done, which is smashing.
yeah,
And I think as well, another thing that is very relevant to bring up is the kind of the lifelong friends that you've made.
yeah, yeah. So Alicia and Lucy, who else will be working with you? Um, yeah, I don't know. We obviously met in Lincoln at the first meetup, and after that, just carried on talking. And obviously we've seen them in London recently, and they're coming to Manchester in a couple of weekends' time. It's just nice to have like that community of people who are not necessarily on the same journey. Some want to gain weight, some want to lose weight, whatever it is, but
Yeah.
you're all like you've got the same mentality. You want to improve yourself, and surrounding yourself with people like that is important.
Yeah, and that's what's absolutely amazing is obviously, like you say, everyone's targeting something different, but at the same time, essentially everyone's trying to better themselves.
Yeah, yeah,
You look at it from a wider perspective, everyone's trying to better themselves, and you use each other to push each other, to call each other out, but then also just have a great laugh. And the community things that we've done together has just been amazing because I like to leave big gaps between them where we all work really, really hard. And then as a big group of almost friends now, we can just go,
yeah,
let's just laugh the night away, maybe take it a little bit too far, and then get back to it.
yeah. No, it's brilliant. That's
Maybe,
probably one of the best things about being with you.
yeah, that's brilliant. And one thing I'd like to ask actually, why did you commit? What made you go, okay, I want to look
Honestly, I was like, oh, he's fit, isn't he?
at I mean, it does help a little bit.
I'll reply. But when we spoke, you just obviously you were like asking asking questions, but like you weren't overly pushy. Like it came from a place of like, oh, if like I'd help you. Like it's not like, oh, you need to 1 minute buy into me. It was more like, you, what can you get from me
Yeah,
rather than I'm getting money from you.
yeah, yeah. So that's one thing that helped them, that initial chat, which was a genuine, quite a good conversation. I think I remember actually we were sending each other long voice notes and it got to a point where I was like, right, no, let's actually
Yeah,
do this.
yeah, yeah. I know it was. Yeah,
Yeah,
good chat. I
yeah.
mean, I spoke about my sex life with you on that chat, so I was like, clearly, I feel comfortable talking.
You made the coaching side of things and getting things from you very, very easy. You are very open, which helped a
Yeah,
lot.
yeah,
But yeah, we was able to really essentially find out exactly where you're at and how it's making you feel, what you struggle with. And then I was just basically there to add a load of perspective on what life could look like. And then that's where we basically began, really.
yeah. I think you came at a good time as well because I was so lost. Obviously, like, well, not obviously, but people had like messaged before about joining coaching and other things like that. And I thought I don't want to spend the money on it. Like I've got other things I'd rather spend money on.
Yeah.
But having a child, like I want, especially a girl in this world, I want her to grow up with knowing that she's like all I want her to have all the self-love, all of that confidence. And how can I expect her to have it if she looks at me and I don't pour into myself and I'm not looking after myself?
Yeah.
So a huge factor for me finally being like, you know what,
Yeah. I, I,
is
yeah. Sorry, I think it's brilliant that you said that as well, because a lot of people, when it comes to buying other external things that you feel like you need to buy or materialistic things. A lot of people are quite quick to do it, but when it
Mhm.
comes to investing in ourselves, everyone can almost hesitate and go, "Do I
Yeah.
actually need this?"
Mhm.
I mean, what you've got out of 6 months so far with me, do you feel like it's been worth it?
Every single penny.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
And
Yeah, I think it's one of the best investments I've ever done.
yeah,
I've always put other people first, always done everything for everyone else. And then it's my turn.
yeah, and in turn, having this better version of Emily means you can pass this down to Olive, and as well, not just Olive, the people in the group. Like you are someone that comes in
Mhm.
and asks how people are getting on and picks people up, and I think you will probably transcribe that to every area in life, in your job or whatever job you end up doing as well, which is just amazing to see. And I think that's one thing we spoke about initially. It's not just, oh yeah, look at this picture. I look a bit different to this first picture. It's the complete change in life, really, isn't it?
Yeah, I've always been like quite open on social media as well, sharing like
Mm.
my self-confidence and anything I've been through. And I think being able to share that with others and have someone relate to that is so important.